Hey everybody, how's it going? Hello, hey, hi. Welcome to another Virtual Woody variety show. So great to see. Oh man, you guys are going nuts out there. This is fantastic. It's good to see everybody. Got some people. Angel, good to see you. First time chat from Angel. We got some Hooty aficionados in the house. What's up, Jaime? Yumi. What's up? I think that's Kristen. What else do we have here? Suddenly I can't read. What's up, Kat? What's up? I'm making Hooty laugh behind the scene, y'all. I mean, normally I guess I just said his name. Normally this is the part where I have a whole bunch of fanfare and I sort of like get into my little spiel and I start to wax a little bit verbose as I excitedly start talking up my guest who I'm about to bring on. So it's about that time. I got to do that now. All right, everyone. Today I am joined by, I guess in a tweet I wrote that he's fantastic and phantasmic because he has a little bit of that like sort of illusion-y, like magical visual vibe about him. Y'all may know him as the captain of the Hootligan Gang. We have with us Mr. Hooty Hoo tonight, who is a fantastic pirate and also a great artist. He works in live 2D. He is a streamer, a VTuber. You can find him right here at twitch.tv. And just a generally wholesome fellow who has a deep, deep golden set of pipes. Without further ado, I'm going to bring on Mr. Hooty. And, all right, here we go. So, here you are, Hooty. How you doing tonight?
Ahoy! I'm good. I'm having a wonderful night. Hello. I guess you did a bunch of introductions for me, so I suppose people that are ringing the bell are they already know who I might be.
Yeah, I'm thinking anyone who's a sub who has your emotes probably knows like exactly what's going on. And they're more than aware. But yeah, thanks for coming on. It's so good to have you.
Yeah, it's I'm excited because I only seen little glimpses of a few other people's sort of time here. So but I'm actually it's always very fascinating to see the new stuff that you've got going on too.
Oh, thanks. I think what you've just revealed is that you've under-researched the show, and now's the point where I can spring anything on you in a surprise, and you'll have no idea what's about to happen.
Yeah, I mean, just about.
That's all good. I promise to be responsible with that level of trust. I was telling Hooty before we got on, y'all, like, this is like probably a neurodivergent thing, but like I was getting ready for stream today and I was like, I actually did some stuff I was supposed to yesterday. Like I'm totally the kind of person who forgets to like update the stream title and stuff like that. And then I'll be like working in Blender and I'll be doing just like a work stream. And, you know, cause that's what, for those of you who are new, I'm Woody of Woody Devs. I am a 3D modeler, a programmer, and, I do a lot of stuff in Unreal Engine. So, here, let me actually, Hooty, I'm not that much smaller than Hooty. Here we go.
I mean, I could also zoom out a bit if you need.
No, we're all right here. So anyways, neurodivergent gang, yeah. So, and it's really easy for me to forget stuff with ADHD, so like, I was like, all right, Hooty's on tomorrow, I'm gonna do as much prep like today as I can, today being Wednesday. So I'm like, oh yeah, like I will change the stream title and all that stuff, the things that you have to do to run a proper Twitch stream. And then I was all good. I was all good to go. I was ready with everything. And like what that actually means is you get a false sense of security and you forget like 5 things, including like I don't know, silencing the desktop audio so that no one hears Hooty before the show begins.
It's all good.
Which I think is funny partially just because like normally like it's just like that stuff's like embarrassing until like you catch yourself feeling good about it, and then it's like, oh look, I messed up the things that I felt really comfortable in, which This is funny. Who do you have any like pet scuffs? Like any specific things that like happen frequently? I feel like audio is like a thorn in my side, I suppose.
I value like audio tremendously. So I'm very much like that's the one thing I try to make sure that I look at. But there's times where it's like I always like, oh yeah, this is a new game. It needs a new audio source because of the way I have it set up.
Yeah.
But I think the one I'm more often like if I'm just having like, oh yeah, this is the next day's stream. I'll forget the title and then I'll still be in like since I played like Mario Kart last, it'll be like, oh, you're still in Mario Kart and you're still saying it's like the Cruise Date Tuesday. And it's
Oh my
like,
goodness.
oh no. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm glad to know that I'm not alone when it comes to specifically that scuff. The title one. The title one is unforgiving, y'all. It's a beast of burden. But yeah, we get over it. It's part of the deal. It always makes me happy when like very large streamers like talk openly about how scuffed things get. Like when someone at high levels recognize that, like it's like somebody like Cab like will say like talk about how like streams are made out of like dreams and stuff, and it's like, yeah, thank you, and actually needed to hear that today.
Yeah. I mean, people genuinely like don't mind if they're there for you, and so that's something you gotta stay true to. It's like if you don't keep that in mind, sometimes it gets a little lost in the sauce.
Yeah, totally, yeah. Yeah, no, I used to be pretty like, I mean, I still am like kind of hard on myself about that stuff sometimes, but like, well, it's whatever. It's a live format. It's like, and I feel like most people on the platform didn't go to like broadcasting school or something like that, so who cares? Yeah.
I'm trying to think, is there actually, I would imagine there should be like a broadcasting school, but that seems such a far-fetched thing to me.
I feel like it exists. Like it's got to. Like that's got to be a thing.
All I'm just thinking is like the Victoria School in that show.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you
There's
mean?
a Nickelodeon show called Victorious, and they were like all sort of kids trying to become famous, and that was the whole school.
Yeah, that was what us kids needed back then. That was a good idea, I think, somehow.
Yeah, it didn't leave an impression at all to like masses.
Yeah, we definitely didn't get the idea that we should be people that should be followed on the internet. So yeah, that was we didn't get the impression that people should listen to us or should watch us on our web show that we've contrived out of our own.
Nothing like iCarly or
Asses.
nothing like that. You know?
I'm with it. All right, Hootie. So I always start my interviews by trying to get a sense of somebody's like creative origin story. So like, and I feel like I have a little bit of background on yours. But for those who don't know, how did you get started in creative life?
I always have been like a creative kid, and I was never like discouraged from that sort of behavior. So I have a lot to thank from my parents. But like when I started taking it serious, quote unquote, right? I was taught by my grandfather how to oil paint, and I was taught by somebody that he was a man that was able to basically turn a profit enough to live in a overly wealthy house, and it's a weird thing to think about, that this man's skill he taught me at like 8th grade, basically grade 8, and
So he was a very successful oil painter, is what you're trying to say.
yes,
Yeah.
the dude had a lot of people that knew who he was, and so I always try to omit his name, just because it would actually be very doxing.
Oh wow. 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 Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Does that is that sort of like a shadow that gets cast on like you as a creative person, or is that like a something to live up to? Does that mess with you? I don't know.
Uh,
If is that too deep a question for this early in the shoot
no, I think
process?
that's fine.
Yeah.
There's like other things that have led it to be uh not that man. That was my grandfather. My father is somebody that like in not a bad way, always has told me to chase after my dreams, no matter the cost, I suppose, is a weird thought. Like, it's
Hmm.
not
Hmm.
like that same, like, like, not the direct dialogue, but like, basically, he stopped chasing his dreams, even though he was so far into it.
Mm.
And he doesn't want that at all to be something that happens to me. And, so, uh, both parents actually watch my streams even consistently. Like
Oh, are they here
know about
tonight?
my regular stuff, my memes in my channel and everything. So
Yeah, they're not here, are they? They might be.
I don't know. I don't they I mean they're normally lurkers, so I would probably have to say like who's in chat because I know their usernames.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't think either. I don't think any. I've definitely had some family members come to streams. I think Dwight, my little bro, is in the chat tonight.
Hmm.
The but like I started doing these on YouTube like, and it was like sort of a foray into like actually collabing and stuff. Like when I started VTubing, like I was just doing it as a technical aspect. Like I
Hmm.
wasn't I I wasn't really like attached to the community at all. So like when I actually figured out like, oh hey, wait a minute, like I didn't realize how many cool people were doing this. Like I didn't know there were Hooty Hoos. I thought it was just like a lot of Vroid people out there,
Hmm.
who you were telling me earlier before chat, like you sort of started off with a Vroid model and like pulled it into Unity before you reached
Hmm.
your, may I say, masterful level of live 2D excellence that we see here before us tonight.
I
Like
I still have a
God, man,
hard time accepting that as a praise, I suppose, just due to the fact that like I don't find that I don't find I'm successful, but I mean that's just me as a person. I've always just sort of I want better. I don't know.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't think about it in terms of success. Like I think about things just like in terms of like them being excellent or not. And like when I see
Mm,
like the like I've had the privilege of seeing some of the behind the scenes on your character and like your process into it, and like you strive super hard to create like a really cool experience for your viewers, and you have a model that looks fantastic. And like I wouldn't think about it in terms of like whether or not you were like you were successful. Like I think about it in terms of like this dude is on his craft. If that makes sense.
mm,
You're right. Like that's, I mean, I don't know. That's like a creative philosophy of mine. Is like, we don't get to like choose whether or not we're like successful. We just get to like be behind the wheel.
mm.
Like we can kind of like I feel really privileged to be able to approach like VTubing and stuff. Like so like especially with like all of my everything I'm doing with like Unreal is like like it takes a lot of equipment and stuff. Like I have a nice computer, and I have the iPhone I need, and I have like
Mhm.
the stuff like that. And it's like I want to give everything my best shot, because it's like it's a privilege to even to be able to attempt something, I guess.
Yeah.
And I see you as someone who's like really going for it, and I really like that. Can you take
I
that as a compliment, I guess?
I suppose it's yes. I compliments are just hard for me. That's all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you're not the only one around here. You're not the only
mm,
one in these spaces. But that's it's too bad. Take it.
mhm,
Um yeah, no, okay, so it's interesting. So you're talking about your dad didn't get like necessarily the shot that he wanted to at his
mm,
dreams. And like I have a similar situation with like my family. My parents are like educators. So my dad is a school superintendent, and
mm,
he so like like he like runs an organization to that extent, but like my mom was a teacher before she had me, and then she was just kind of stayed at home, and like they kind of came up in a culture where that's all you really did. Like you like for women specifically, like you could either be a teacher or like somebody's secretary, or you have kids. And like it's like what age is this? Is this Mad Men? And I promise you I am not like 70 or however old I'd have to be. Like it was so like my parents have always been strongly encouraged me to follow my dreams too, because like there were times they didn't get the shot that they wanted to be able to go for something, and they're teachers, so like anything's going to pay better than that. So no offense to teachers out there.
Yeah,
but
I,
so they're pretty sure I'd
kid,
make it. Yeah.
Even as a kid going through school, teachers complained openly about it. I mean, in my local area at least.
About teacher pay. Yeah, I know it's too bad, especially because of how much, like looking back, like how much trouble I put my teachers through. It's like, yeah. That wasn't necessarily a point I wanted to bog down on, like teacher pay justice. Great, yeah.
I mean, yes.
But let's talk about you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That's cool. So you had your 5K celebration recently. How was that? That was awesome. I actually got to be there, and it was like, I thought it was really sweet that you had me on. It was a really lovely time.
I know 5,000 is okay. I think very big picture, so I do apologize if I ever say something that sounds absurd.
No, nothing that sounds absurd yet.
I think 5K is not a very large number, and I don't know how to. But also, it's unfathomably big. Sorry, I have like a mild speech impediment sometimes.
You have this amazing voice that like kind of covers it up completely, because whenever you open your mouth, we're like, damn, that guy can talk. But but yeah, no, like you'd be forgiven a couple of missed syllables, I think. Yeah, I mean
5,000 is like sorry, I do.
You're good. You're good.
I find that in the grand scheme of the internet, 5,000 is very small. But
sure,
5,000 people is a grand number. So it's a very weird space, and labeling it basically.
Right, like 5,000 would be like a sold out concert, right? Or in a smaller venue maybe. Or like probably a mid-sized venue, if I think about some of the smaller shows I've been to, like had room for like hundreds but not thousands of people. So like like I think about that now, like I have my viewer count turned off because I don't really want to think about it. I just want to like I want to be here with you and like have a great conversation and like make some memories. But the like I think like so like I'm a lot newer than you are at streaming, and like getting I'm setting off on the journey in some ways, but like so like things are modest now. But I think about like, oh man, like for at least how many people I've seen in the chat right now, it's like we got like a full house party in here. Like if I threw a bash and I was like, hey guys, I made cookies, like I just packed my apartment. So like, yeah, which is like like that's I try to think like bottom up like that, not like top down. It's like also like I've heard that like Beyonce just like can't go outside. So like all this to say, like when you have a certain level of acclaim in streaming fame or any kind of fame, like it can mess up your life in other ways. So
yeah,
Dwight's getting down for the house party. Oh yeah, y'all get like lean into it, y'all. If this is your first virtual Woody variety show, Cable Jack wants to know if I got snacks. So this is an interview show where we play interactive games. So I'm gonna be talking to Mr. Hooty here about like all of his all the fascinating things that we have to learn from him, because he's very talented and has a lot to say. But the next part of it is like, so we'll talk for a little bit, but then like once we get done with that, then we're gonna flip over and we're gonna play a game, and all of you will be able to play activated through chat. If any of y'all were here last week, we're doing more trivia, so you have that to look forward to. It's chat activated. It's all developed specifically so that y'all can play along with us. You'll have the chance to give Mr. Hooty a run for his coin in a game of trivia, so that's gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, not to break the flow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's interesting because, like, yeah, I mean, do you want to take that any further? Like, what do you make of that? You know, it's interesting, right? Like, being a VTuber, whoever you are in real life, I always like to make up like ridiculous fake VTuber names. Like, if your name's Pepe in real life, and like, you know, people are like, hey, he's like, I gotta be careful though, because if I ever accidentally make up a fake name that is real, and you're like, how did you know? Stop the stream. Anyway, whoever you are who's not a pink and blue-haired pirate captain sitting on the other end of this, sorry to break anyone's immersion. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about, Woody. I have my camera right there. I had to move my desk back a little bit. So,
That's hilarious. Yeah, I have interviewed some people who are like, I refuse to. Hooty, can you hear me still? I think our stream might have just gone down.
Oh, it's like, it's fine. I think it's buffering just a tiny bit. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Though. Okay. Cool. My stuff just like stopped for a second. Yeah. So. I what's fun about this, and like, I guess for me, is like being a VTuber version of myself kind of takes the emphasis off of my like ego, I guess. Like, if I walk, like, you know, I have like a certain amount of people who follow my work and stuff, and it's really a huge honor that those people follow that work. But then I like, you know, I'll never be like recognized out on the street for anything I'm doing here. You know what I mean? Because like I mean, there are plenty of other white dudes with beanies and a mustache. I will say, I consistently say this: my mustache is way sicker in real life. It's way better.
I mean, eventually you gotta update that then.
I guess so. Yeah, you know, actually, I want to set it up with like a channel point redeem where like I can have people like make it bigger.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
It would be funny too if it could be like progressively bigger. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
The fact there's somebody that does something in that similar vein, but not a mustache. It's the ahage on top of somebody's head. They have a channel points. And they'll have it so that you can redeem something that makes it just slightly bigger, and by the end of the stream, like it'll just be like the entire half of like the screen is like them very much in the corner, and then the rest is just their ahoge.
I don't know what that is. Is that an animal?
That is a
kind of hat.
If you've seen like an anime character with the little like cowlick at the top,
okay.
That little cowlick is there's a specific word for it.
Yeah.
And so like that will grow progressively through the stream because people redeem it. So that would be a fun thing, but with a mustache.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you are somebody who has really good channel point redeems. Like, if any of y'all seen Hooty streams, like Hooty's channel point redeems are fantastic. So yeah, I like if you join his streams, like you can shoot him with a cannon and stuff, which I personally enjoy. Actually, I haven't done it yet because like you have it on cooldowns, and like I want to shoot you with a cannon, but like every time I try to, someone has already done it, and it's like I have to wait.
People really enjoy throwing things at me. That was actually a mildly recent addition. And then it's like, I suppose it adds that layer of just a little more chaos.
Yeah, for those of you who are watching, I'm about to show you something, and if we got to be careful with it. We can't overdo it, especially not while we're talking to Hooty. All right, watch this, y'all.
Mhm.
So you can drop some vegetables on me. Currently, it's set up for
Oh,
apples, corn, and cauliflower. We got more of that coming up, but uh,
ah, and
yeah.
you don't have any price on it, do you?
Well, here's the thing, Hootie. So like, I have the ability to unlock things through chat or channel points. So like, currently
Mm.
it's all R&D, right? Like we need a lot of testing in before it's ready for the channel points
Ah,
because we don't want people spending anything that like comes out wrong, you know?
I see. I see. It
Yeah.
does mean that, if you were to copy that same message and paste it in chat, even as a new user, not super, doesn't even require a single channel point,
Are
even. You
are
can
you
just sort
inviting
of,
people to troll me?
to cause chaos, maybe. I don't know.
I feel like you're like beating around the bush at something sinister here.
Well, I mean, there might be a couple regulars that
Oh,
understand the message.
oh no, he's causing trouble. He's causing trouble. Well, you better get the syntax right when you type it. You're gonna need to.
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta name me. You gotta name the food, and you gotta name how many. There we go. Now y'all are getting the hang of it. Yeah, and I don't eat enough vegetables in real life, as we discovered on last week's
Ah.
stream. So y'all can hit me with vegetables, which is pretty fun. Um, yeah, it's time for another Hootie question. Let's ask Hootie
Mm.
another question. Um, oh boy, there we go. Yeah, I actually have them set to despawn this time, which was like something I didn't do
Ah.
before, which was pretty bad.
Just
Um,
fill your room and it causes problems.
yeah, I know it totally can. I don't have the physics on right now either, so it can't like kerplunk me. Um,
Mm.
yeah. So, how did you wait? So something I learned about you because I have the privilege of knowing you outside of this context is that you have synesthesia. Can you tell me about that?
Um, I find that I think what it is that I have like I'm not entirely sure if it is synesthesia or if it's that I have like a very, very active imagination.
Oh
um,
wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So those of you who don't know, synesthesia is like when your brain starts sort of crossing wires and like relacing the tennis shoe all kind of weirdly across different senses. So like I met someone once who, like Hootie, really talented artist, and like she revealed to me at one point that like while thinking about people's names, she would experience different tastes. So the she would like and there's weirder combinations too, like there are people who can hear like see sounds. There are people who like basically any combination of things. People can like taste color, like some of them are really rare. I have one of the more common types, which I forget the name of it specifically, but like I have like color associations with different words and different like colors. And so, like, if you say the days of the week, like each of them look like a different color in my brain, which is kind of fun. Except that
hmm,
like they're not like convenient. Like Sunday and Monday are pretty similar colors. They're like two different colors of yellow,
hmm.
which like they could be farther apart. Like, I have it for like days of the week, months, letters, numbers, and countries, I guess, too, which is Wednesday feels like green to me. Yeah, okay, Cable Jack probably has it too. Tell us more, because like you've spilled the beans to me, and I have the privilege of knowing this about you. And now
Mm.
explain yourself, sir. I'll also talk about
So,
your imagination too, because that's
w-
also lovely.
why that I think it might be a I'm not certain is because of the fact that I have. So if you've ever seen that one Twitter post where it's like, if you can imagine an apple in 3D space in your head, like then you've got like pretty pretty decent imagination or blah blah blah. I can do that in my head, but like whilst having my eyes open so I can almost visibly see things that aren't there in full color as in full scenes and everything. So I'm not sure if it's that whenever I say somebody's or hear somebody's name that I then have like some mm, imagery associated or such immediately just because of how active my imagination is. I don't know.
I understand exactly what you're talking about. So if I asked you, "Hey Hootie, could you like without getting up out of your chair, could you imagine yourself like walking around your room? Like, can you do it?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
Mm,
and it took me a while to realize that is that not everybody has that. Like I always
mhm,
thought like all
mhm.
of us can just like step outside of time and space and like reimagine things. That's yeah. Do you like do you ever struggle with that? Because sometimes that like for me plays into like a
Mm.
lot of anxious thoughts, like a lot of imagination, like and a lot of anxiety don't are not like great not great bedfellows.
Yeah. I have insanely overactive imagination, so the good comes with the bad as
Yeah.
well. So it's that sometimes you think of the what ifs, and I used to struggle a lot with that, and the the problem with that sort of mindset is always I've come to a thought about it is that um the what ifs are never worth what could be. And so I try to, even if I have those thoughts, I let those happen, and then I sort of make sure I realize to myself is that, but those aren't real. Those are just the what ifs. I sort of then make sure that I focus on what can be if I focus up. Like, I don't know, being active in my proactive in my life kind of deal. Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so when I meet when can you watch horror movies?
Oh boy, I'm not very good with horror
Yeah, me
because
either, man.
when I late night, since I try to make sure I take out turn off all the lights, and then and I'm in an area where it can get very dark. I then think back to those scenes, even making new scenes, and I'm like, I hate this tremendously. Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like it's not all blessings having a great imagination.
mhm.
Yeah, no, it's funny, right? Because it's like any sane person is like, "Oh yeah, there's no like crazy knife lady in my house," right? That does not stop you from experiencing that.
I was like, oh boy, I'm scared, and I know that it's dumb, but I'm scared. Fuck. Why? I'm just in my own house, walking from the bathroom to the bedroom.
Yeah. No, totally. I understand what you're talking about. That's cool. You also are you have both a VTuber lore of a sailor. Obviously, you're coming to us as a pirate captain, but
Hmm.
you also have, I believe, some experience with it on the other side of this. I can stop
Hmm.
mentioning the fact that there is a real life if you prefer. Um,
I talk about it every now and then,
you
so
do,
it's fine.
yeah. So like, yeah. So tell me a little bit about growing up around water.
I suppose it's always been a part of my life, being that, I mean, my mother is somebody that she talks a lot about how she used to be this chef on a sailing ship, not sailing ship, a boat that went in between the shore and an oil rig in the Gulf Coast. And also having like my grandfather and my great grandmother and my father, they've all owned boats, like whether it's for lakes or the ocean. I have like extended family that runs like fishing companies in deep waters and stuff like that. But also like I have a trophy that, I mean, I would have to omit a name on there, but it's a second place or first place trophy in like a yacht racing tournament from like 1910.
Oh, just like sitting around the house somewhere.
Yeah, it's like it's on my shelf, like to the just to the side here, and I it's like a nice sized, stereotypical award cup, and I don't know. I've just got tons of family there, but additionally, is that I've always been somebody that enjoys swimming. So I guess, I mean, I've done surfing. Used to do like swim races when I was a kid. Like I don't like the school put them on and stuff like that. Like I was on the swim team kind of deal. And
Okay.
I don't know. I just it's always been like things like that is always added to the thought. Like I love the ocean. I love the water. It's like something that I understand why people fear the ocean, but even though I've at one point nearly drowned, I like it. I like it too much.
I was gonna say, I mean, like, I should definitely not tell you new ways to imagine being scared of the water now.
Mm,
Now knowing what I do about your imagination, that would be pretty bad.
uh,
Yeah.
it's interesting. I mean, like, despite that, I still the enjoyment of the activity outweighs the what if, I suppose.
Yeah, no, because like there's an element of that, like what happens if we're way out at sea and something happens to the
Mm,
boat. What like the water is very deep. There's like a lot of there's like it's not if you grow up with it, I'm sure it's fine. But like it's
mm.
not nothing to me. Like sharks are a no. Like sharks almost like not I'm not as bad with this as I am with bears, but like sharks are almost like a reason not to ever go to the ocean. I guess it's like
Sharks are like water puppies. I've gotten to pet sharks. Like, they're not at all harmful. Like, they're in
hmm,
fact basically just giant actual water dogs, like, which is the wildest thing.
whoa.
Um, like, it's really like, I don't know. They just have like rough scales. That's it. Like,
Huh.
I mean, they can bite, but generally they're more scared of you than they are. Like, it's literally the same argument as like bears and stuff. It's like, oh, like they're probably more scared of you than they are like you are of them. Like,
That doesn't mean that they don't have razor sharp teeth and
I mean,
like
they do
60
just so
times
that they
your
can eat. I mean, most of them, the only ones that like feasibly like have anything to scare you with is stuff like the great white. Even like, but those are even like very very far in between, just because they're they're in like very specific types of waters, like in Australia and stuff like that.
Oh, Hannah Banana,
Hmm.
thank you for subscribing to tier one. That was so great. You now have the one Woody emote that we're still rounding those out. But
Heck
the
yeah.
yeah, hey, thanks for that. Hit Hannah. Oh, first off, hold on. Shout out Hannah. Um, we gotta do that real quick. Hannah's super great, and like her work is
Hmm.
fantastic. Unreal Engine artists and a member of the Discord. Love
If
Hannah.
was it were they somebody on Twitter that sang about Blender?
No, oh no, you're thinking. Oh my gosh, you're talking about this amazing Savannah XYZ video
Hmm.
that was posted recently. I
I
know
see.
exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking
because
about.
I saw that and it's like I can't remember what it seemed like it would rhyme, so that's probably why it was problematic in my head.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my shout out thing's not working exactly right now. Hold on.
Hmm. It's all good. No
I
worries.
have like a cool little Stream Deck thing for it. Uh, there we go. Yeah, you got to
Hmm.
check out Hannah. Her stuff is so cool. Yeah. Wait, where were we? Talking about the big scary ocean. We're talking
Hmm.
about very real fears. So like one thing. So something I thought was interesting that like we talked about once again, like I'm wary of like talking about too many things that like we're like a private conversation and bringing them here.
Hmm.
But we talked about a little bit like so like you play VR games, I play VR games,
Hmm.
and like VR games are a little bit like the water to the extent that like some people puke when they get on boats and stuff like that,
Hmm.
and like
Yeah.
I exclusively play VR games that make me go real fast. Like I don't like I don't like VR games that are very static or anything like that. Like if it's a
Hmm.
point and click adventure but you're making me play it in VR, like skip it. Like I want to like ride a hoverboard or a jetpack or like something. Like don't miss me with the slow stuff.
Hmm.
Even medieval like fight simulator games are like a little slow. But like you were mentioning like we were talking about how like sea legs and VR legs are like kind of similar.
Yeah. They actually are in a sense, because um, sometimes in a big ship out at sea, the boat moves in a way that you won't expect if you're just normally walking on land, just because it's going through waves and etc. And so, in the similar sense, it's like with VR, sometimes it can move you in way physically in ways that like your body is almost not used to. And so if you're used to the boat situation and you just go into VR, it's like, oh, it's different but similar. Like,
Yeah, it's that it's like
hmm,
there's like an unease to it. There's like a power beyond your control that is operating on your body, kind
hmm,
of, I guess. But I thought that was interesting because I brought that up like we were talking I think we were talking with Pumpkin Potion
hmm.
and like and I was like, nah, I only play like insane VR games, and you were like, yeah, I like like I don't get motion sick in VR, and I was like, of course you don't. You're a sailor. Like,
It's a weird correlation that it makes sense, but like it's still hard to like. Hmm. It's a weird thing, but I enjoy that. Like I don't get sick. I was kind of worried when I got a headset.
yeah, well, but you're all good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So Hootie, where do you where I'm looking through the notes of questions to ask you,
Hmm.
and I literally have one that's where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I don't know why I wrote that because that's like the most interview question ever. But Hootie, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? My goodness. I mean, I've been doing this for 2.5 years, just about, and it's interesting because I'm very much like I've been trying to plan for the future, but every time I have done that, it has almost exploded in my face. Not always in a bad way, but in a very very weird way where this might even transition to a different question, but it's that I
Oh,
mean, I
please
was
go for it.
planning on going to an art college and whatnot. And then because I was deciding to do that, I was proactive and I said, well, I guess I'll make something so that I get like outside input for like art in my portfolio. So I'll start doing streaming. And then eventually I became a fucking pirate on the internet. So it's a weird chain of events, Woody. I don't know how to plan things and not have them be screwed in some way that just like entirely weirds my life.
Oh, that's no, but I'm glad you said that though. Like that's like a way more interesting answer to the question than if you had like given me like a straight like, yo, I think I'll have this many followers and stuff like that. We'll do special events
Hmm.
like, we'll be playing Mario Kart 10. Like, Hootie does very fun Mario Kart streams where you can bet
Yeah.
on whether or not he'll place in the top three, which is a great time.
Hmm.
The yeah no the you're right that there's a quote I really like. I think it's from Joseph Campbell that it's like if you know the path you're on, it's not your path.
Hmm.
Like if you can see the path before you, it's not your path, because like nobody gets to actually know how it's going to turn out. Like that's you know, that's like that's a business jargon thing that where you know, think you can tell people where you're going to be, you know.
Yeah, that is an interesting thought though, because I mean, it's very true.
Can I ask you a different question then? Because I think you're right. Like you've kind of like exposed what is messed up about what I just asked you. Instead of like where would you see yourself 5 years from now? Where did you like 2.5 years ago before you became a VTuber? Where did you think you'd be 5 years from then?
That is actually an interesting one. I think that.
Actually, because all the other ones were bad. Hootie, is that what you're telling me?
Correct. No, I'm. I mean, you're the one who said it. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of line reading between that you can do in this conversation. I don't know if I like it.
No, I'm joking. I'm sorry if it comes across.
No, please. You're good. Take it away.
I used to. I was planning on. Oh boy, I used to be a cell phone salesman in a Walmart. And I was saving up money to go to art college, and so the idea would probably be some sort of character concept artist, or on my way up through a chain in some sort of business in that sense, to be a character concept artist. So I was thinking is like, well, I mean, 5 years, I would feel like if it were to be that point, it would be like I'm just barely out of art college and thousands and thousands of dollars in debt. Hopefully finding this job. So that's where my mindset was. I was trying to. I actually did at one point apply to be an environment and like object artist for The Last of Us 2.
Oh wow.
But eventually they turned me down, which some people say is a blessing, but I don't know. I guess it's always a difference of perspective on where I would have gone versus where I am, I suppose.
Yeah, and that was the entire question.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it is fascinating, right? Because like I guess for me, like I VTubing wasn't like a thing I was. I mean, like I was interested in like, could I become 3D like before I knew there was VTubing? Like, so like I started doing this like, you know, a couple of years ago, and I was like, okay, like could that even happen? But because I was interested in virtual production, like I was interested in like I'm a, you know, by training I'm a filmmaker. Like the chat, keep this one a secret, even though it says Woody Devs at the bottom. It's more accurately Woody filmmakes, or Woody shoots maybe. No, I mean I grew up doing game dev a little bit on the side as a kid, but like which is why I've gotten pretty good in Unreal Engine and stuff, and I'm able to like make motion capture stuff from scratch and all that. But the like the whole getting into VTubing thing was not something like I saw coming. Like I thought, you know, this was like cool tech, but I thought this was just like a stepping stone and like doing other things. And it's like, it's been so fun to be able to be a VTuber and like to have conversations with and friendships with other VTubers. And it's like, I never saw that coming. That was totally left field. So
yeah, I feel that. I really do.
yeah. My only regret is that I, in every mocap system I have used, I have not yet found like a good ability to shoulder shrug. Like like I'm sure I could animate it with a button, but like right now I'm using my
feel the same.
yeah, I'm using my Leap Motion and I'm using my iPhone right now to get the setup that I'm using, and I want to just do a big shrug because who knows where you go in life, but like I'm doing it right now and it's like it just looks weird.
Yeah, that is an interesting one because it's like I realize like even if I had a 3D model and whatnot, I mean I do talk with my hands a lot, but it's that I feel as though there would be a lot more technical issues with the design that I have already crafted.
Yeah.
Being that things like coats on
Yes.
shoulders and whatnot apparently are trouble, and I've learned that from a very early on when I tried to commission several people.
That makes sense. Yeah. No,
And unfortunately, that's a very big part of what I would like.
that'd be very difficult to deal with. I feel like even to the extent that like if I was making like an animated movie, like a Pixar or something like that, like I if I got concepts back that had like coats with as much overlap as your coat has, which looks sick by the way,
Hmm.
it would just I would ask them, "Great, can you give me something with short sleeves?" like
I mean, I do have short sleeves as well, but you know,
yeah. Yeah. No, you do have short sleeve. Yeah, I mean, like, can you get? I'd be like, could you give me a tank top? You know what I
I know,
mean.
I know.
Actually, I mean, I can. I actually can like animate my shoulders a little bit because if I like raise my hands enough, like I can actually get a little bit of shoulder animation there. It looks a little wonky. Um, but like, yeah, the actual ability to shrug is like I haven't seen any VTubers that have it either. Like we need
hmm
work needs to be done on this.
Yeah, why can't we shrug?
Why can't we shrug? It's because we're so confident. It's because
Mm,
we know exactly what we're doing at all times, and we
I
have
mean,
no
yeah,
indecision.
sure, correct.
Yeah, Hootie. So in a minute we're gonna start playing some. Oh, it's not Jeopardy. We've rebranded. It's
hmm
it's called Trivia Flip. It's a it's our own little thing here. So like so before we do that though, I want to know if there's a question that I should have asked you that I haven't asked you because you're
hmm
obviously a really fascinating person. I think everyone can gather that just from hanging out so far. Is that like what's something you wish people would ask you? Because like you do
hmm.
streams with other people and stuff. It's not the first time someone's like asked you some questions. Like what's something you wish people knew about you or wish you had the ability to answer?
I'm trying to think. It feels like I feel like it's always the questions that you don't expect, the ones that might not even pertain to the individual specifically that are like, hmm, I'd like to think about that now. It's like, did you ever learn how to ride a bike? It's like, well, I mean, that has nothing to do with me, but actually, no, I have never ridden a bike. I don't know how
Oh, you
to,
really
actually.
you really haven't. Wow,
Mhm. So
that's
it's like
fascinating.
stuff like that, you know?
Wow, yeah. Have you ever been in like a this is I guess this is just like a weak callback. Have you ever
Mm.
been in like a pedal boat? Like
Yes, I have actually.
same thing, same thing.
I disagree. I've attempted to ride a bike before, and it's very different. You just sort of you gotta balance, and I'm bad at that.
Yeah.
I'm very
We
off kilter.
we got a question from chat asking about what's underneath your eye patch. And you
uh,
guys, to get the answer to that question, you need to go to Hootie Streams and you need to redeem the what's under the eye patch
yeah,
channel point redeem. And it's expensive, so buckle up. You should you should
just gotta
subscribe
watch
to
my
his channel and
content.
like go
Yeah.
catch a couple of rounds of Mario Kart in there. Um,
hmm
do some betting. Yeah, yeah. Yours are you have doubloons or something? Someone was
Yeah,
commenting
yeah.
about channel point names.
Uh,
The
I very much enjoy being like, despite that, like, it's not all about being pirates, like, blah, blah, blah. I like having that, just you're engrossed with everything being piratey with what I do. So it's like doubloons and everything are like the channel points. Like, instead of just throw something at you, it's just like fire the cannons. And it's like there happens to be aimed at me and stuff like that, you know?
yeah. So for those who don't know, I mean, channel points like chat are it's possible that if someone, you know what, I might be able to do it because you're still hooked up, right? Like, so
Hmm.
someone could potentially find out
Yeah.
right now if they, you know,
Does cost a pretty penny.
mm,
It's 15,000 doubloons.
I might not have enough doubloons.
I do know some people that might actually,
I,
though.
I want to, but I might not have them.
Hmm.
Let
And
me
then
find.
there's people that like to save up for the mutiny, which is a whole mess, really.
What is the mutiny? I've been so curious about that.
It does a lot, but mostly just with more throwing.
Okay, cool.
It throws everything, including the kitchen sink kind of deal.
Got it. Um, nice, nice. I thought maybe that was. I thought maybe it was something else. I thought maybe like someone like could change your stream or something like that. The
If
yeah.
it
All
was like
right,
an
y'all.
end stream redeem, that would be a little cheap, but
Yeah, yeah, that would be. Yeah. The all right, y'all, since we're just talking about VTuber tech now
hmm,
basically. This is not a bad way to trail out of the out of an interview. I'm not mad about it. How
yeah.
about we go over to the game section of the show and we do a little trivia. Sound good, everybody?
Hmm.
If you want to really stick it to the captain, now's your chance because Hooty will be facing off the collective chat at trivia right now. Let me,
Hmm.
let me, let me walk over here. Then, oh, we still got some veggies over here. Those were supposed to despawn.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna kick them out. I'm gonna
Well,
kick them
I
out of here.
mean,
Yeah. All right, here. Let's see. Where can I stand where I'm not gonna be like a problem? Yeah, here we go. If you give me like right here. All right, y'all.
hmm,
Uh, yeah. So what we got here is a good old-fashioned game of trivia flip.
hmm.
So let me just kind of show you the ropes here, y'all. So basically, what you got here is a game of Jeopardy. But like, if anyone asks, I never said that, and this bot is only available for 2 weeks. So. For copyright reasons, this is a trivia game that has nothing to do with any game whatsoever before it. So, like typically, I have all of these different categories over here. So the way it's going to work is Hooty's going to get the chance to go first. He's going to be able to pick all the questions, but if
Hmm.
he misses, it's up to chat. Now, the way it works, y'all, is you're going to type in exclamation point TF space and then your answer. However, it's not going to be open until you see a message in chat from me. So hold on and wait till you see in chat you see that I say that trivia flip is open, in which case you'll start to be able to start guessing. Now, it is the nature of live streaming is there's always a little bit of lag. So if you
Hmm.
wait for me to say it on the stream, it's not going to happen right away. If you wait until we get there, the point we're at in the, like, if you wait for the text, you're going to be fine. So oh shoot, what the that's interesting. Griff's name's still on the board, so he must be still the top point holder. That's so Griffin Moore was the person who was last in our chat.
Hmm.
Um, hey, and thanks to everybody. So like we're doing an interview. Thanks for all the first time chatters and everybody who showed up, y'all. It's been so great having you. So this is gonna be excellent though. You're all here in time for the game. So who do you want to kick us off? You want to select one of these fine categories for us?
Hmm. Feel like it would be a fun twist if I just chose like soups where all of these other ones are very dedicated to me.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'd usually try to tailor the trivia to the guest. So, yeah, no, you want soups?
I feel like, let's start easy. Let's do soups 200.
All right, it's soups for 200. All right, hold on. So the best soup from A to Z.
What is alphabet soup?
Oh, he did the what is.
That's a staple, you know, of
Mm-hmm.
Woody flips or trivia flips.
Hey, there we go. Alphabet soup. That's 200 points that goes to Hootie.
mm
All right, there we go. It's all reset. Hootie, you're still up, so you get to keep picking. Go-
I think I'm very curious with this. A lot of these other ones are going to be so VTubers for 400.
That's one of the rules. You got to start. You got to work
Ah,
your way down.
okay. VTubers 200.
All right, cool. The last guest on this channel,
Ooh, it
and it's
was.
their
You
name was
even
just on the board.
said, yeah.
Yeah,
His name's Griff, but I don't
that
know his full name. So
we'll take
what
it.
is Griff?
Griffin Moore. Griffin Moore.
Griffin Moore. Okay.
Yeah, because that's definitely still a 200 just based on the fact that I messed up. I
Hmm.
gotta check the code on this thing. This is kind of a little bit of a scuffed game, y'all. We're gonna there's some ongoing glitches that I'm still investigating. All right, Hootie, you're still up, so you can go deeper in. Like if you want VTubers for 400 or
Yeah.
soups for 400, you could do that.
I think I'll go VTubers 400.
VTubers for 400. This V Shoujo dragon is now a cyborg.
Who is Zentreya?
Let's see Zentreya. Zentreya.
Now,
All right.
I know way too much about VTubers, so this might be a very easy category, even
man's on a
easier
roll.
than like pirates. I don't know.
You're about to lock chat out.
hmm
All right, Hootie sweep. Keep going. Hootie, you're still up.
VTubers 600.
VTubers for 600. Code Miko's alter ego.
Who is the? I don't know the term. Oh God. Who is the operator?
Ooh, not the operator. All right, chat. This one's all you. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna open the chat. Wait for me to do the text. So here we go. The little text thing's about to drop. I'm purposefully talking a little bit too much to give you a little bit of time to catch up with us with the lag. All right, here you go. Trivia Flip is now open. Exclamation TF space. All right, we got one guess in. Give it a go,
Again,
y'all.
the question is Code Miko's alter ego.
Yep. Ooh, trivia is closed. So let's see. Once again, we still have a problem with this. It's going to make a little happy noise, but it should be like a sad horns. Yeah, so that's technician. Nobody got that one. All right, Hootie, you get to pick again.
I knew it was something involving like the person running it. So technician, yeah.
Hootie, what do you want?
I'll still do VTubers 800.
All right, VTubers for 800. V Shoujo's newest member.
Ooh. So this might be a technicality, but I'll still say, who is Keisan?
Keisan.
I know that technically, in a sense, there is the other girl that was announced technically later.
Yeah, I don't know if
But-
that's official yet.
But she is a part. She's going to be a part of V Shoujo. She does have a name and everything, but it's that it's very Japanese and I cannot remember it, unfortunately.
It's all good. Yeah, the board's still yours. The captain is destroying chat tonight.
Let's
really
do
good start here.
VTubers 1000.
VTubers 1,000. The newest members of Things VTubers Say.
Ooh. That would be who is Cody or Cody and Heidi. Cody and Heidi. Oh yeah.
We got Cody and Heidi.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Yeah, the captain is on fire. Hootie, board's still yours.
I was almost expecting like a HoloLive question, which is like wildly even more my forte.
We've done it before. The HoloLive stuff is like hard for me because like I will look through like Hololive wikis and I'll be like, I don't know what of this is significant because like everything is significant to the Hololive audience, and I can't tell if like a trivia person would know this or not. Yeah, y'all, you can still bonk him with cannonballs. Like this man's redeems are open. I'm looking at chat right now.
That one is like I need to open a different program, so technically not the case.
Okay, all right, no worries then. Hooty, you're still up.
I'd say, let's see, Pirates 200.
Pirates for 200. Oh boy. He was a cyborg in Disney's Treasure Planet adaptation.
Who is Captain Silver? Is that his name?
Captain Silver. Let's see Captain Silver. Are we ready? John Silver. Right on. All right, Hooty.
I wasn't sure if he was the guy that instigated the thing as the turtle in that movie or not. I thought that was maybe Captain Silver there.
Oh, that's no, the turtle's Billy Bones.
Oh, okay.
Which is the same thing in the Robert Louis Stevenson.
I wasn't sure if the instigator to the whole thing was Silver or not.
We've been looking at this in the wrong. Wrong view this whole time.
I mean, you called me out and said that I haven't seen this before, so I mean, maybe this is normal.
Yikes! Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm failing at OBS tonight. It is so embarrassing. Okay, Hooty, you're still up. We're still having a good time.
Okay. There we go.
You can see the whole board now.
Yeah. How about Live 2D 200?
Live 2D for 200. This L2D editor is named after a genre of painting.
Ooh. A genre of paint. Oh my goodness. Man.
Hey, do you remember when you told me you're bad at trivia?
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Looks like you're doing great. I shouldn't have said that while you're answering a question.
Well, the thing is, it's like... I'm thinking, is it supposed to be a tool? Is it... Oh, no.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a tool.
Named after a genre of painting? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I would even have to say that I barely even know the names of the tools that I use. So,
all right.
Oh no.
Final answer? Or is it going to chat?
Yeah, I do not know.
All right, chat.
There you go. Chat has 20 seconds to answer.
Yeah,
Oh.
Cat Katoshi. Points to chat. So, Cat, you actually get to pick the next answer now. Yeah, that's all you guys now.
I thought it was referring to the tools within cubism. Okay. Makes more sense to me now.
Yes. Video games for 200. Cat wants. So the captain still gets to go first, y'all. He's got there's one of him and there's so many of y'all. So he still gets the first shot. So video games. The final course in every Mario Kart game.
The final course in every Mario Kart game.
Course. Yep, indeed.
It would be Rainbow. What is Rainbow Road?
What is Rainbow Road? Show me Rainbow Road. Hey, looking good.
There you go.
All right, Hooty, your choice.
I'll say Video Games 400.
Video Games 400.
The
game, this one didn't even fit on the board. This game is the spiritual successor to 2008's supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle cars.
The sequel to spiritual successor. Sorry. Spiritual successor. What is Sonic Racing?
It's not Sonic Racing. All right, chat. Up to you guys.
Oh boy.
And man, it's if you guess it.
Oh,
Oh, that we had a glitch, but the chat got it. It's
okay, okay.
Faxborn. You are correct.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Faxborn,
Oh,
you got it. That one is all chat.
heck yeah.
So chat, you guys get to pick what the next question is.
See, I wasn't even sure what like that first one was though. Yeah, so Fax gets to choose the
That's
new
real.
category.
So
Mhm.
Psionics, the makers of that game, they had made an earlier game called I don't even remember. Like, rocket
Have
powered
to write
battle
it.
cars, the supersonic something rocket powered battle cars.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, sorry about the delay, y'all. We're doing the best we can, and that's why okay. Faxborn wants pirates for 400. So once again, Hooty gets to go first.
Okay.
This person is known as the Gentleman Pirate.
Ooh. Who is uh Captain John Morgan?
That's
Henry
incorrect.
Morgan. Ah.
Incorrect. Chat.
Oh wait, shit. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry, sorry, brother.
I remember now. God damn.
All right, chat. It's open. Give it a go. Come on, y'all. Give it a try. Oh, nope. It's looking like sorry everybody. Yeah, this is on HBO show recently. Stede Bonnet. If you
Yeah.
watched the show,
You know, I haven't actually had the opportunity yet. I've been very busy, and I really want to.
whoa, holy crap, my iPhone just died.
Oh, uh-oh.
Like died. Well, that's pretty weird. It's plugged in. It's well, that's I'm wow. All right, the show can go on. I'm gonna move my VTuber out so like we're not as scuffed. We can get me out of here. Get me in my
So good, my dude.
dumb frozen face. That's not great. Don't love that. Wait, it just restarted itself. What just happened? Hold on.
Weird.
Excuse me. Man, you guys, I wanted so bad to impress Hooty. Wanted to. Am I still wired up? No, I am not.
Oh no.
Let's take a look here. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, I'm still. My iPhone's alive, but my face is frozen. All right, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
It's
Okay.
all good, my dude.
Okay, where do we want to go with this one? So chat missed it, you missed it, everybody missed that one. Who do you can pick?
Okay, so let me see. I feel like I want to try Pirates again. Pirates 600.
Pirates for 600. All right, this pirate held the entire city of Charleston, South Carolina captive.
It's boy, it sounds like a lot of people, but I know that there's only one that did that. God damn. See, the problem is, I know names and mostly what they're famous for, but the specifics are hard. I'm gonna say Charleston City. Okay. I'm gonna say I feel Blackbeard. Let's go with Blackbeard. Yeah.
Blackbeard. Let's see Blackbeard. We got Blackbeard. Ooh, more points for the captain. Captain's scooping him up.
Oh boy. I was like, oh. It's like I think that's something in the same area he would have been in. Oh boy. Like I know like weirdly enough like pirates were like almost gangs, so it was like territories.
Yeah.
And I think that was definitely something within his privy.
Nice. All right, what's next?
Let's try Let's try Live 2D it's 400.
Live 2D 400. All right. Their projects include Girl DM, Snuffy, and AI Candy.
Who is Art Gun? The Art Gun.
Let's see the art gun. Hey.
Hey.
This is a $400 question. You know, most of we've been staying in the shallow end for a lot of these. It's getting real though. Hooty, you're up again.
It's getting a little more deeper into the trivia.
Yeah.
Let's see. Live 2D 600.
Live 2D 600. This VTube Studio plugin allows for greater control from iPhone mocap when it's actually working.
What is VBridger?
VBridger.
Hey, there we go.
This man knows his stuff. Well, Hooty?
Let's see. I mean, I feel like I got this. So, Live 2D 800.
The 800. Live 2D has this many editing layers.
Oh. This many editing layers. I know there's, I think, an upper limit, but if I'm thinking about it, feel like it would have. If we're talking about the types of them, it's that it has warp deformers, it has rotations, and so I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with 3. I don't think I'm not confident in that.
3. That is correct.
Oh, okay. I mostly used like I mostly was thinking about like the the fact that like I don't use one of the major options for that though. Like for a lot of it.
I got that question secondhand. I don't actually know what it means.
Well, warp deformers meaning okay, so there's like basically if you're in like Photoshop, there's one where you can drag it and move it like it was a transform tool. There's one that you can rotate it, which is not a common thing, so you have to put a rotate tool on there, and then there's another one where you can move it like it's a wiggly noodle. And that is the 3 from what I'm thinking of.
Sounds right to me. This is not my area of expertise, although I do feel like my model right now, and I think I might be back online. This is excuse the vanity, but I think I might be back. Hey, I'm back. Hey, there we go. Nice. Cool. I'm gonna walk back into the scene here because I'm part of this too.
Yeah.
Part of this too. Yeah, I got a little bit of like a, I gotta lock down with my feet with some IKs. I'm like sort of in the middle of overhauling my my system here. I'm like a little bit too flipsy flopsy right now, but yeah, it's but I got a little bit of live 2D in me, a little bit of animating based off of just the head deform or the head rotations. Yeah. The what are we doing now, Hooty?
Ooh, let's do video games 600. Save the live 2D for later.
Video games for 600. The U.S. Air Force created a supercomputer using 1,700 units of this, and it's a console.
The U.S. Air Force created 1,700. I feel like it would have to be something like, if it's supposed to be like good, I don't know the date. Oh boy. So I'm gonna say an Xbox 360. I don't know.
Sorry, that's not it. Chat,
Mm.
give it a go.
Oh, dang. Sorry, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3.
Hey, Vel
Oh,
Pepper with the answer.
hey. Oh, it was the same gen, too. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it was the same gen. I was chuckling to myself
Oh, man.
underneath my breath. Vel Pepper, you got it right. You actually get to pick the next one.
Nice.
And I feel like you're doing so well, Hootie. Do you want to give the next chat the first round, the first try at the next one?
Sure. Sure. I could do that.
Painters. All right, we
Ooh.
got another one for paint. Oh, ooh, have we done? We haven't done any painters.
Not yet.
All right, so we're gonna start with chat on this one. And hold on, we still have a glitch. Whenever someone answers it right, the next one I think you can still answer. We'll give you guys 40 seconds on this one. You can ignore the fact that it starts counting down right away. I gotta fix that.
This painter learned dissected bodies to learn anatomy.
You can. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 20 more seconds. Wait. Actually, that was Vel Pepper. That was correct.
It is.
It is correct. So I don't know why it didn't trigger. Oh well, it's not perfect, right? You know. Also, I just for the sake of y'all in chat, it's gonna be last names. So just worry about last names for the most part. I think there's one that I put
So maybe Da Vinci.
Yeah, but Vel Pepper's right, so that one goes to chat for sure.
So check more money.
Also, 'cause, apparently it's one word, and I didn't check that, and that's maybe on me. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right. Chat.
Da Vinci.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh.
Wait, actually, I gave chat points, but it actually awards itself. I forgot I added. At least fixed that code. Yeah. All right. So they have maybe more points than I meant to. Anyways, Hootie, you can have the next one.
Okay.
Get back to it here. Like I said, the game's a little scuffed. This is our second time running this game live. And
I was about Pirates 800.
Pirates 800.
This one might be hard for me.
Wait. Oh, I just hit soups.
Soups.
Oh, we'll pretend I didn't do that. He passes on his name after retiring.
He passed. Well, I suppose this could be a real pirate, but also the one that I think of is the first one that comes to mind is who is the Dread Pirate Rogers?
Oh, I clicked it too fast. Dread Pirate Roberts, but yes.
Roberts, yes.
Close enough. Hooty Hoo.
I know, but I know it, but I do, specific sometimes evade. Roberts, Rogers. Oh no.
Hooty, what's the next one?
You know what? Let's finish off Pirates. Pirates 1000.
Pirates 1000. This pirate queen was likely the most successful in history, commanding over 300 ships. Didn't fit on the card.
Her name is who is Qingxi. She is one of my favorites.
Qingxi.
The Queen of the Pacific.
This guy really knows his pirates. Who do you want to give? You can pick the next one. But do you want to give Chad another one? I'm like, you are dominating.
Yeah, I can give Chad the next round. Let's start with the
Do you want to name it? How about we do it soups? We give him the soups.
Soups. Yeah.
Yeah. It's soups for 400. The soup is PETA approved. And all right, let's go. Let's open trivia.
This soup is PETA approved. I love this specific category. It just has nothing to do with anybody, and that's the kind of the thing I was saying earlier.
Do I give it to Lo-Fi Bop? I don't know. That was pretty close. Hootie, it's your guess.
What is vegan soup?
Ooh, nobody. It's Lo-Fi Bop was the closest. Is vegetable soup. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm like, it's like, if it's not vegetarian, I guess vegan
Right.
is like, duh. Vegetable soup is also probably vegan. Maybe, actually, not.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Faxborn just said that they make vegetable soup with beef stock. So
Well,
okay. There's many ways to skin a cat, but skinning a cat wouldn't be very PETA approved, now would it?
that's yeah. Oh
let's
boy.
let's like you keep picking the categories, Hootie, but let's give Chad a shot at these. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't think they're gonna catch you now. I think you're getting you're pretty far up the ladder here.
Okay. So have chat ask choose the category.
No, you can choose the category. We'll have them give it a guess.
I see. Painters 400.
All right, painters 400.
Also, I'm not.
Whoa, what is that? Oh,
Oh.
man, now we're getting glitches. Ah, yikes, guys.
Uh-oh.
It's getting pretty scuffed up in here. This painter was shot multiple times and briefly declared dead. Trivia. We got too many lights in the scene. All right. Chat, no, nothing? Nobody?
Mm?
All right. Hootie.
See,
Whoa,
the
we
thing
got
is,
this.
I also don't know. I feel like I should know, though. I feel like this is something like. It seems like it would make sense that I would know because it's a weird art thing. Feel like. Who would make sense? I feel like. I'll say. Who is Jackson Pollock? I don't know.
Jackson Pollock. No, unfortunately for everybody here, it was Warhol.
Oh.
I saw the right answer in the chat, but y'all have to get it within y'all.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, there's one of him, so he gets more time. Now all of you get 20 seconds. So like when you see that text in chat go up, time to start guessing. You can guess as many times as you want, but you just got 20 seconds to do it. All right, Hootie, what's next?
It's still weird, like, to think about Andy Warhol getting shot. That's
It's
wild
a crazy
thought.
story. It's
Like-
it gets weirder. No, the woman who shot him, he had borrowed a screenplay from her, presumably just like to read, and she kept calling with like threatening because she wanted it back, and she was concerned that he was stealing all of her intellectual property, and yeah, so that was going down, and they just started ignoring her calls, so she came in and she shot Warhol at least twice, and he was temporarily declared dead. So
Wild. That would definitely be something. That would be something on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let's do. Oh wait, I think Soups is actually messed up there.
Yeah, it is. I accidentally clicked the wrong one.
I see.
We can do Soups for 600. Also, I will just explain the Soups answer.
Yeah, Soups 600.
Soups for 600. And chat, you still want chat to go first?
Yes, chat can go first.
All right, chat. New England versus Manhattan. I'm just gonna give him a second because we're probably let the lag catch up a little bit. Yeah. All right. So trivia's open, chat. Give it a go. So that is actually That is correct. We have
I
clam chowder.
just love
Although
how Fax spelled it, though.
I love it too.
Chowder.
You guys are all correct. Faxborn, technically you're correct. It didn't hook again for some reason.
Chowder. Oh my god.
Shout it. Just
I feel like
chowder.
Lo-Fi said it, spelled it right, but I don't know.
Yeah, there was I think Tempestus spelled it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was full clam chowder.
Okay,
Even.
I gotta look back. I think it was Faxborn was the first person who said chowder, and I'll take that. So Faxborn, what would you like to what category would you like? We have soups for 800, we have painters for 600, and we have video games for 800, we have live duty for 1,000. Yeah. There's still some game left in this game. We could catch the captain.
Some whole board left almost.
Let's do the next soups. All right. So unfortunately for this one, I've totally beefed it on the soups. So let's see here. Can I? Let me let me look down here. So like so eating this will cure the temperature. Eating this will cure its temperature homonym. All right, chat. In Boston, we say chowder. I'm opening it to chat. Y'all get to go.
Eating this will cure its temperature homonym.
Yep.
Homonym.
I'll give you guys a... Not seeing much. Nothing from chat on this one. Y'all didn't even try on that one.
What is chili?
Ooh. Let's see chili. All right. Hooty. You're doing it. It's all going down. The board's yours.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's wrap up soups. You know, that's good. Let's soups 1,000.
Soups for 1,000. All right, we're gonna give it to chat again. Don't misc me with the soup of Biscay. And I'm gonna. All right, here we go.
Don't misc me with the soups of Biscay.
With the soup of Biscay. 20 seconds, chat.
This soup.
Hey, Faxborn. Oh. It was Bisque.
Okay.
It was Bisque. Chat, you now have 3,000 points.
Oh boy. I love it.
All right, Faxborn, you get to pick. Triscuits is here for the captains.
Oh my goodness.
To eat the captain's toes. I'm guessing you have history with this chatter.
Well, this is another regular. So is a good a good number of these folk.
We got some hooligan hootligans.
Yes.
Video games, Faxborn says. We're gonna go with video games for 800. What is the name of the orange ghost in Pac-Man? I'm gonna open it in just a second. Ignore the countdown. You can still go. Ignore that early countdown.
They do.
They have names. You have several seconds left.
You got this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm gonna say that they got it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they got it in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Bell Pepper. Bell Pepper. Good work. Right.
Inky Blinky. Inky Blinky something in Clyde. I can't remember the third one.
It sounds like a fairy tale. All right.
I mean,
that goes to chat.
There is actually a fairy tale kind of going along that. It's more of like a nursery rhyme, though.
Is there Pac-Man lore that I don't know about?
No.
Okay. Okay, good. Bell pepper, we're waiting
It's
on
pinky.
you.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, category.
Give us a
Mm-hmm.
category. All right. I'm waiting just another second more. Okay. Underground Pac-Man. Yeah, yeah. Video games 1K.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Says the pepper. We've had Vel Pepper and Hell Pepper in the chat tonight, which I am familiar with both of y'all's work, and I am a little confused. Video games, maybe some overlapping skill sets. This VR painting simulator bears the name of a color made from Cinnabar. All right, chat.
VR painting game. Mm.
Yeah, you can keep thinking about it. I just opened it to chat.
Mm-hmm.
Crimson was close. Terracotta was good too. All right, Hooty.
I think I know. I know one named after a color. What is vermilion?
Ooh. Vermilion.
Hey! Oh my god! I was like, I've heard of one, and it was like a pretty name. It's like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
All right, I think you've clinched it. We'll keep letting chat go first.
Mm-hmm.
We got Live 2D and Painters. Hooty, you want to pick one?
Let's do. Let's do painters.
Painters for 600.
Mm-hmm. Painters 600.
The fathers of Cubism. We were talking about Cubism
Ooh.
earlier. You can see this is themed trivia.
Mm-hmm.
All right, chat.
Chat gets to start.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing from nobody.
I have actually wild opinions about cubism.
Oh, in the last second, we lo-fi
you know?
bop. Picasso and Braque are the fathers of Cubism. We got a last minute cinch there.
Mhm.
Nice. Wait, tell me your opinions about Cubism.
I am not a big fan at all of Picasso. More specifically.
Why is that?
Just his reasoning behind it. Though he's been like somebody put a different perspective on it for me than like I don't know. I think that due to like now it's changed my opinion now, but like the reason why I don't enjoy is it's a lot with him as a person, but also like the reason why he went into making cubism. It was basically, from my perspective, I suppose, is that he did it for clout, basically.
Oh wow, I don't know anything about it other than like sort of what Cubism looks like. He was just showing off the fact that he could define a genre. He was just
yeah, that was. I mean, it wasn't just that, but it was like also like due to the direction it took, starting from cubism, like it kind of has ruined the art world, like in fine art.
Wow.
Like a lot of people, it's not that he was solely the reason. There was a lot of like that, but it was that eventually it devolved. There was an era of like, oh, art is art, and then it became like, I want art for money, and then like the big point was generally the start of cubism. And not that like people preceding did it for money, but it was like, I know from my perspective, Picasso specifically did it for clout and money. Like,
okay, so what I'm gathering is that Cubism is the original NFTs.
well, art as a fine art technically would be the original. Like Michelangelo and whatnot were paid by the king and etc. Like that is technically the start of like we're putting money towards art because we got money.
All right. All right. Yeah. Art and money. Once again, strange bedfellows.
Mhm,
Let's. Lo-Fi asked for painters for 800. So
mhm, mhm.
Yume's really into this idea that it's like an excellence. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting these graphical glitches,
Oh,
y'all.
it's all
The-
good.
yeah. At the age of 5, this painter was convinced he was an incarnation of his dead brother. Once again, sorry things are getting clipped. Yeah, we're getting like, what is happening here? Like too many lights in the scene or something like that? Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah. Sorry. There's a little
It is an interesting
unflattering
little
angles.
graphic error.
Yeah, no, it was like a little wait, all right, cool. We're gonna open it to chat. Right, I'm getting too distracted. All right, y'all.
Thought he was the incarnation of his brother. Or
Yeah.
wild. Oh, I mean, I guess artists. A lot of classic artists are eccentric.
Had some good guesses. Wasn't
Uh-huh.
Michelangelo, wasn't Van Gogh. Hootie?
Hmm. Who would be strange enough? Well, okay. I'm. I don't know, but I'm going to guess. And I don't know if like this is just my thoughts on it, but it's like, is it Salvador Dali?
It was Dolly.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he would be. He would be.
It would, yeah. He totally would.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my goodness, this man's about to break 5 figures.
Oh
All right.
boy.
So Hootie, the board's yours. You want painters, you want live 2D. They can't catch you at this point. So we're gonna let chat have their fun. Yeah, but I know some of y'all are artists in the chat, and I'm seeing your
It's
reactions.
like, yeah,
It's really
checks
fun.
out.
Yeah,
Just
checks
like,
out.
oh yeah, Dolly makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, who would be weird enough to think that?
Yep.
I'm gonna say artists 1000. I
Painters.
do actually really do. I
1,000.
really enjoy Dolly's work and him as a person.
All right. Artist for 1,000. She was the first abstractionist in the West. Yeah, so there's some like debate around the first abstractionist, but this woman was arguably the first. So, chat, give it a go.
Mm-hmm. You got this. Because I certainly don't.
Give it a go. Lo-Fi was close. No,
Ooh.
I don't think Lo-Fi was close. O'Keefe. I don't think is O'Keefe still living.
I don't
sure.
know.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
It's your board if you want to guess
boy.
it.
I feel like first in the West. God. It's a woman, and I am very bad at remembering famous artistic women in fine art. I don't know.
All right. Yume was correct.
Yeah, I would not have gotten that.
Yume, why
actually.
didn't you guess? You should have guessed. It was. This is
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Hilma F. Clint. That is correct. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, surprising. All right, last but not least, we have Live 2D for 1,000.
Okay, left to the 1000.
All right, the CEO of Live 2D.
Oh,
Give it a go, Trat. Yeah, Klimt and Af Clint, different ones. You guys got 20 seconds. Hoomst. Yeah. This is the deep one. This is 1,000. All right, Hooty, you have it.
See, I feel like I really should actually know because like I went into like I love how somebody says Iago. No, that's HoloLens. uh, but I know like VR Studio, like God, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to say, is it? It's not Ryan Sui. So,
Do you have a final answer?
I do not. I do not.
All right. Nobody got it. This one was Tetsuya
No, I would not.
Nakajo.
Tetsuya.
All right.
Oh boy.
This is it, y'all. We did our
Damn.
we did our best here. So thanks for hanging out. This is your last chance if you want to pelt me with any vegetables. So
Remember
yeah.
chat.
Yeah. If y'all want to, in this very cursed version of the show, this is your last chance. But Hooty, thanks for being such a good sport, my man. That was a fantastic good time. It was really fun to have you.
I had a lot of fun too. Like I feel like I'm bad at trivia, but maybe it's because last time I've tried going and doing trivia, it was like I was at a convention and I was on the spot and I was on a stage, so it was like a little nerve-wracking.
You did great though.
But
You almost got
I'm
10,000 points. That's like
Yeah.
that's a good game of Jeopardy. Sorry, let me get my
God, could you imagine
close up here.
some dude just like I'm terrible at trivia and then like nearly wins $10,000.
Yeah, Hooty literally DM'd me before this and was like, just so you know, I'm really bad at trivia.
I am though.
And I was like, just do it, you'll be fine. Like
it's like I mean I guessed with the Blackbeard answered, but I knew like it's probably around there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for coming on. It's really fun to talk to you. It was really fun to play the game with you. It was really good. We're at the end of our programming now. Does anybody have any like last questions they want to ask Hooty?
Yeah.
Or anything? Otherwise, I'd say it's about rate time. Hey,
Chat
it's Pumpkin.
questions is awesome. I like that too. Also, hi Pumpkin.
Hi, Pumpkin.
I truly do enjoy the weird of history, and pirates are a lot of that.
Yeah, most certainly. Also, even if you don't have any questions, let's get some Hooty love in the chat, y'all. Yeah, if you got those emotes, like let's blow it up a little bit. Let's go out on a bang. Man, this was great. Thanks for coming, and I guess that's it for us. But Hooty, do you have anybody that you'd like us to raid?
Oh, let me see. Because
it's raid time, boys and girls.
Yeah. Normally, I'm not able to support the people that are on right now. So it could be interesting.
Yeah, because sometimes you're on right now.
Yeah. I feel like... Let me look. I feel like somebody that would be a good target could be... Ooh... Normally, okay, so I've got a history of like being very indecisive on who to raid, but there are a couple good options. Now, I might need a chat poll, but there are what I normally like to do is like have a what they're doing but not say who.
Oh, okay.
So,
do you want to like send me a DM?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, y'all. Let me this up. Keep those bells coming. Keep those bells coming. We love to see that. That's
bells.
We want all that Hooty love. Here, all right. Yeah, I'm looking.
Got separate them out so it's easier for me.
While we deliberate here. It's the
Yeah, because I mean, like, I've got so many people I've known over the time,
yeah.
or
If
come
you're
across in the time.
if you get indecisive, there's a couple of our mutual friends I think we could also
Yeah.
divest this the raw power of this beautiful bunch of individuals who have been so lovely tonight.
Yeah.
Big
There you go. These are the ones I'm looking at.
Oh, this is the same ones I'm looking at too. All right, y'all.
Hmm.
Hootie, do you mind if I make the final call here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of those are good people, so I
All
trust
right,
them.
y'all. So we've been doing this like a little bit suspensefully. So the person we're gonna go
Mhm.
raid is playing Monster Hunter Rise right now, and
Yeah.
this is a quality person, someone who's doing really great work here on Twitch, and recently just put in their partner application. So if you go over there, show them a lot of love. Typically, what we do is a wood raid. If you got the emojis, don't got the emojis, whatever. I'm just leaving in the chat here. We're gonna do wood raid, capital W.
Mm.
All this is it. You know, I'm gonna throw my emojis behind it. If you got them, great.
Yeah.
If you don't got them, no problem. This is what we're talking. This is what we're doing. Just wood raid like that. All right. So we're not telling you who it is, as is Hootie's way, but give them a lot of love. They are someone who streams with so much passion, and they're doing it so nice, so well. All right, here we go. Let's see what's behind the curtain.
Hmm. Let's
right,
see.
let's do
Hey, it's the wonderful gamer goblin Gary.
Yep, that's who it is. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.